Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at Arrival. The Arrival shares has risen over 400% in the last month. Very impressive from the Arrival company. By the way, this is the Monuments blog. This is our new website. We post articles almost daily and of course newsletters. There is a link in the description, so check out the link, subscribe to our newsletter, and check out our articles. So the Arrival stock has increased significantly by over 400% in the last 30 days due to high demand from traders pursuing a short squeeze. The Arrival stock went from 14 cents on December the 28th to 63 cents at closing hours on the 13th of January yesterday. That's very impressive, and based on my estimate, based on my calculations, that's over 400% increase. Now, the company has a high short interest in proportion to their float, nearly 23%. Investors seems to be drawn to this firm at the moment on the account of accents in share prices. Arrival is seeing considerable daily gains, more than 400% gain in value. Now, there is more to this success than just anticipation of lower interest rate in the near future. Now, last year, 2022, has been very difficult for the Arrival company and their shares. For one, the share price has dropped over 90% in the past year, and despite gaining over 400% in the last 30 days, it still isn't enough to make a difference, not compared to where the share price originally was early last year and in the latter parts of 2021. Shares like Arrival has mostly been affected by short sellers. They're basically bidding on companies that they believe could fail in the near future. Now, on November 24th, Arrival stated that Denis Swirlov, its founder and former CEO, was being appointed as chairman of the board. Ex-Marvel Entertainment executive Peter Konua had been designated interim CEO. Arrival is constructing electric vehicles with cells based on robotic assembly line in local microfactories. This is Arrival's main strategy in developing and manufacturing vehicles. Create microfactories in cities all around the world. London, New York, Paris, smaller cities as well, Manchester. In fact, Arrival actually has a base in Bicester in the UK. However, they have recently shifted their focus to the United States. And this was in a shock twist for a lot of people, including myself, who tend to follow Arrival news very frequently. So earlier this year, Arrival moved production of its vans from Bicester in Oxfordshire to North Carolina factory. This is to focus their attention on the van. Planned for a bus car were postponed in August last year. So currently, the bus and the Uber car projects are completely on hold. This is until the Arrival company can start developing their vans in huge percentage and numbers. And I'd also like to add, Arrival isn't short on orders. They're not short on customers. They have plenty of orders and customers. In fact, they've clocked up a large order of vans, most notably 100,000 vans from UPS. That's a 100,000 order. However, what does seem to be surprising, Arrival doesn't seem to have the money to complete these manufacturing of vehicles, which is rather interesting. Because in this case, if UPS is indeed serious about buying 100,000 vehicles from Arrival, you would think that there would be some huge amount of deposit into the Arrival company. Arrival needs a lot of money at the moment to start manufacturing, and they can't do it without it. Arrival should be demanding a huge amount of deposit from companies like UPS in order to start manufacturing these vehicles in large numbers. But not just UPS in my opinion. They need to start demanding huge amount of deposit from various companies who intend on ordering vehicles from Arrival. One of the many ways companies can fund their electric cars is to get a lot of pre-orders, such as Tesla. Look at Tesla as a great example. Tesla has announced the Tesla Roadster, Cybertruck, and Semi-Truck years ago, and they've accumulated millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions, just from pre-orders alone. Tesla's used this money to manufacture more vehicles, but the interesting thing is that they haven't used this money to manufacture the Roadster or the Cybertruck, because those vehicles are still in development. So what the hell has Tesla been using this money for? Well, they've been using it to manufacture a lot of other Tesla vehicles, such as the Tesla Model Y. That's their most recent vehicle apart from the semi-truck. And they really need to ramp up production in the European market, in their factory in Germany. They've been using money to invest in the China factory. So Tesla has been using this money for other products, not even the products that was ordered by customers. Not to mention, Tesla's just had a huge reduction in car prices, which has made a lot of people upset and a lot of people really happy. But my point is this. Tesla is playing the smart game. Now, how will Tesla manufacture the Roadster and the Cybertruck? Well, they'll use the money that they generated from the Model Y, Model 3, Model S, and Model X from their various products. They rely on that money to manufacture the Roadster and Cybertruck and semi-truck. But interestingly, they don't use the money that was given to them from the pre-orders for those specific vehicles. Arrival needs to start thinking just like Tesla. They need a lot of deposits. They need it urgently. They need it now. And they need to explain to their investor that this is how the market works. When you pre-order vehicles from a company and your vehicle doesn't arrive in 5 years, you've just become their primary investor. Tesla's primary investor are the people who are ordering their vehicles in pre-orders numbers, the Cybertruck, the Tesla Roadster. Those people became Tesla's main investor. And Tesla started to realize that it was very difficult to gain investors over the years. They've struggled. So what's the best way to gain investment into your company without giving up a percentage in shares or votes? By creating a lot of vehicles, announcing a lot of vehicles, and gaining a lot of pre-orders. That's a smart strategy Tesla's utilized, and it's worked to perfection. Arrival needs to do something quite similar. UPS and various other companies can't expect a company as small as Arrival, a startup, to mass production manufacture these vehicles without a huge amount of deposits. If you want to order these vans, these vehicles from Arrival, at least give them a huge amount of deposit to start delivering these vehicles to you, to start generating money. Additionally, I also think that Arrival should consider a subscription basis for their vehicles. Instead of selling them to companies, loan them out to company on a lease basis, essentially renting them out to company. This will generate you a great monthly amount of money, income generating constantly. Sales can always go up and down. However, people who are subscribed to your service, they're much more likely to be reliable. It might be less money in the short term, but long-term subscription basis is the future of manufacturing and product sales. I think Arrival should be utilizing these ideas. Honestly, they should just hire me as CEO. I could do a better job. For one, they need more vehicles. They need to announce more crazy ideas that they will manufacture in the future. And they need a lot more deposits and a lot more pre-orders, a lot more investment into this company without giving up too much percentage in shares. Additionally, I also think that Arrival needs a partner. Arrival needs a parent company. Mercedes, Tesla, Polestar, Volvo, they need a parent company. Perhaps Geely, not a company that will own them 100%, but a company that's willing to invest a lot of money and to own a huge percentage and to provide them with a huge amount of support. That's what they need. Without this, they're going to struggle for a long time to come. So in a statement from our interim CEO, Canio said that he wants to ensure that the company execute on its next set of strategic goals and said he looks forward to working closely with Dennis and Arrival employees. Sorlov said, "I'm more committed than ever to ensuring Arrival's success, and I will continue to act in the best interest of the company, shareholders, customers, partners, and employees." So that's the end of our article. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching today. Remember to check out our blogs. We've got plenty of other articles. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter. We're publishing newsletters a lot more regularly on our latest articles, and this is a huge expansion for the YouTube channel. So if you'd like to support our YouTube channel, subscribe, leave a like, and check out our blog. Most importantly, of course, leave a comment. Let me know, did you enjoy this video? And if you've read the articles or any of my articles, let me know, did you enjoy reading my articles? So thank you for watching today. Subscribe to see more. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, I will see you in our next video.